on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome in, everyone. So today we are continuing our Dirtmole run. This is going to be day 5. So we are playing a Dirtmole adventure only, 500% difficulty. Losing is fun with no pausing. Yo, Nightmare, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, man. All right, let's load into the Moles Are Us. Oh, and I need to get TTS running too. All right, TTS should be working. We have our 5 Dirtmoles, 2 Dirtmole children. I need to get rid of Discord. Discord, where are you? There it is. Yeah, stop it. Stop making the little noises. Okay, so right now we're currently working on building this path through. I have a feeling, though, raiders are going to come in and they're going to breach this little weak spot. So we probably need to reinforce that before we really get moving in. I need to make a flak vest. That's out of fuel, huh? How are we doing on wood? We're not. Every time after a day away, I have to do like an assessment of the base. So we should get those mined out. Simple meals right away, whatever. Now we have Psychite tea. Ooh, we're making go juice. Gonna be making go juice. Low food, huh? Well, we have all this. I think we're okay on food. We're at 4,000 wealth right now. That's kind of scary. Alright, let's get them to haul. What are you doing? I'm just listening to you, boss. No, that's not supposed to be our home zone. I don't know what I did earlier. This guy impervious to fire? Flammability. 100%? Nope. It'll go up. Toxic baby, how long till you're getting close? Do we have a work tab set up? Yeah. So I want them to stop mining for a little bit while they get these other things done. So I'm going to switch them over to their work tab or work area. Just so they're nearby. We needed wood. It got gathered, okay. Combat supplier. Okay, good, good. Not going to want much of our stuff, but we can sell the steel plate.
Good morning.
Jam, welcome in. How are you doing today? All right, we need to get rid of... We need to dump wealth. Oh, shuttle engine. Too bad we can't use that yet. We need plasteel, a lot of it.
I think all dirt moles in a cave is the best runs.
All dirt mole.
Dirt moles are tough AF.
We need cataphract armor. This right here is huge and we can't get it right now. That sucks. I would give everything away to have that. We're not even close to getting it though. Dirt moles and cataphract would be sweet. Here's an assault rifle. Let's get the... Oh wait, no, we've already made EMPs, haven't we? We haven't. So we should probably get those.
Are you making babies?
We have 2 babies. We are baby making. Oh, we need the money. Where is that? There it is. All the monies, put it down. Put all the money down. Oh, you did? Okay. Yo, Gabrielle, welcome in. Alright, now where you buy the EMPs. Gabrielle with the Prime for 15 months, dude.
Morning.
Morning. Morning to you. Hope you're doing well, man. How are the pups, by the way?
15 long months of subscribing, Gabriel, too. Morning.
Yeah. Yeah, what the bot said. Oh man, we're getting raided. Center pod drop. Hopefully that deters them for a second. So center pod drops are notoriously smaller. So we can try... Oh, we closed the door. Whoops. We need that open. Come here, come here.
Doing great, Bulldog is having a I want to chew on everything phase.
That sounds not amazing. Alright. Let's go. Come on, Cheese. Get away from him. Cheese is down. No, alright, you're gonna be our tank then. He lost a toe. He stabbed you in the toe? What a punk. Alright, you two back away. Get in. Alright, we did it. We need to get Cheese. Or, yeah, Cheese. Rescue. And then go and do fire stuff. 5 hours. It'll be okay. Dirtmole. Pyromaniac. We don't want them. Dirtmole came and got us. What a punk. Tend to him. No, tend to him. Should be okay. Are they all dirt moles? They were all dirt moles. Dirtmole center pod dropped on top of us. Save the Psychite.
Hi, Dag. I'm glad Twitch gives us 24 hours to save a Strek.
Yeah, me too, Pricey. How you doing? Okay, finish those. And do that. Alright, hopefully that'll be enough. Oh yeah, we made those out of marble. I forgot.
I was
That
out
helped.
yesterday visiting family in hospital.
It does something weird though, like if I stream twice in the day, I think it like makes it so you missed it or something. I'm glad I didn't stream a second time yesterday. Everyone's got Go Juice now, so we could have used Go Juice. Alright, we're gonna set everyone to Hull. Change them to the work area again so they're not going up and mining right now.
No, I just doesn't fully count if you crashed or restarted.
That's crazy. So if you crash, people lose it. Hey, Christy, morning. Happy Tuesday.
No.
That's sad. Oakley dokley, we got some weapons chilling there. We should probably get our trader out soon, who is Pricey Boy. Pricey Boy's pregnant, so no. Mr. Ben, maybe. It won't count a crash towards it, gotcha. Pricey Boy is pregnant. Congratulations, Pricey Boy. Pricey Boy's like, I already have a baby.
Oh,
Well, now you got another one. Pricey Boy, baby number 2. Your first baby is named Jam Boy. Named after your husband. Maybe you'll be around for this one. You can name it. We're about to have a toddler. We're gonna need some kid clothing soon.
I wonder if Dirtmoles would like to burrow into an asteroid as a base.
They probably would, but I don't think they'd like being out in space. Pricey, we limit that language because we're doing TTS.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Yeah, no, that's why we have the filter on. Not a big deal. But we try and keep the stream so that it can be family friendly.
And
So we're out of wood again. And YouTube friendly. Yep. Very true. Chop chop.
Fallout
Get it,
76.
Mr. Brim. Fallout 76. Bigfoot later? You stole your wallet. Get him. Get him. Karumi, welcome in.
Later.
All right, they're getting stinky. We need to get rid of some wealth,
Yeah,
but we
they
also...
have Bigfoot on FO76 now.
Gotcha. We need to get rid of these corpses. Man, it sucks that there were no good dirt moles. The only dirt mole we downed was a pyromaniac, which we don't allow into the colony.
Hello, been rimming, been zomboiding, been hell diving.
Excellent. Yeah, with the big patch yesterday for Project Zomboid. I played that yesterday too, last night. And I will be playing later today some as well. I know shotgun do you have normal? Alright, so maybe we send Mr. Ben out once he's done with these. You guys haul our psychoid leaves, please? Jeez. Alright. Send them all to haul.
I'm glad I don't play FO76, otherwise I'd be hunting him down.
Good. He hit one trap. Oh, he hit two. Oof.
I was trying
Controller
to play
you
some
use is a
Dead
piece
by
of poo.
Daylight earlier, but the controller
Did Dead by
I
Daylight
use
get
is
a
piece
big
of
patch
poo.
too? Alright, for those that missed it this morning, we had some words on stream. We've got a 3-minute ad coming up, so we're going to do words on stream, and I'm just going to do some stretching and some tricep extensions real fast. So we'll be right back after a 3-minute ad, and see you soon. Wrong window.
Yarky Raiders got a patch, but I play with a controller and need a new one.
Get on that, bud. Be right back. Make sure I pause the colony. Buttery, welcome in. We did it. We beat the level. All right, we'll do that again in an hour. We back. Oh my goodness, and I didn't hit the record button again today. Man, what's wrong with me? There we go. Now we're recording. Yeah, RimWorld music back. The comb over. Would that have been it? Unacceptable, Christy. You have to be here. Doctor appointment in an hour and a half hour. Hope everything goes well. Thank you, thank you. We still have this egg sack chilling here since our very first... Oh, dentist. I do too. I have a dentist appointment today. You just reminded me. Man, what time is mine? I think it's at 10. $10 a.m. Yep. Yep. All the funds. All right, so I need to get wealth out of here. It's a huge priority right now because we're about to get raided again. So send Mr. Ben. And our donkey. Dromedary. Man, we have a huge amount of cloth that we don't need right now, so we're going to get rid of 400 of it. At least. Get rid of the flake. Get rid of the jade. Get rid of all the weapons that we're not using. Maybe we'll keep that pump shotgun for the kid. We're about to have a toddler. You should carry a pumpy, right? And I feel like that's not that much food, so we'll leave that. But just moving that out of the base will make it so our next raid is smaller. Alright, go Mr. Ben, go before the next raid hits. Alright, he did it. So we were at 38,000. And now we're at 33. So it dropped at 5,000, but not only did it drop our wealth, we can remove raid points by losing a pawn as well.
So does Dirtmole only mean that you only recruit those?
Yeah, so we're leaning into the Dirtmoles. And so the Dirtmoles are trying to rescue other Dirtmoles. So there's actually, we put a mod on that made it so that there's some factions of Dirtmoles. Unfortunately, some of them we can never turn. Let's see, is it these ones? These guys. These are Dirtmoles that we can never turn. So we're going to have to be okay with leaving them behind. But we're going to try and recruit as many as we can from this place here. If you don't want your message to be TTS, just use an exclamation point. Otherwise, I like TTS to be on. Kirsty was a mod, that's why she was able to do that command. But I like to play games where I'm not pausing, so it's very helpful to have the TTS on for me. Alright, he's made it. Keep your go juice. Get rid of that. Is They're not getting a whole lot of wealth. Fine. Things that we can use to survive.
But TTS on with words is annoying.
Yes. It also uses up our credits. Oof. Oof, so close. You know what? That's fine. We don't need that right now.
Dread the cred.
Dread the cred. Let's grab a... Oh, we can't even grab those. Okay. And plasteel it is. 50? Crazy how expensive plasteel is. Alright, we finally have finished all the work around our base, except we don't have an excess amount of wood, so we need to grab some more wood again. And then another thing I want to start doing is we've been using marble to build these out. I want to start using the other stone that we have nearby, which is limestone. So I want to add a bill for limestone. Copy that to the other one as well. We want to use the marble for places that make our walls look pretty, beautiful. That's like these walls right here. And limestone for this stuff. Alright, and now we'll put them to go anywhere they want. Oh yeah, Toxic Baby is now Toxic Toddler. And can get a gun. Go for it. Also, we need to make a kid helmet. And we need to make some kid clothing. Don't have any leather right now. So we're gonna make kid parka, kid pants, and kid shirt. And those will all be done by our best crafter. Alright, so now we have an open crib, which is perfect for Pricey Boy because Pricey Boy's pregnant. And then we need to give them no work. Keep them inside. Now let's keep them in the work area so they're not running far away. They'll be a patient. They're going to help with childcare, clean, and I mostly want them to be nearby, so I want them to clean. Also, they can help with the child care. So we need to make some furniture so that he gets smart. Let's put that over here. And a desk. Where'd the desk go? Right there. Cheese is just Dirtmoling along over here. Caravan's arrived, but he's not bringing the dromedary back because he was set to the work policy. Now he will. Alright, welcome back, Mr. Ben. Yes, feed your baby. Remain colonists. Okay, and then we have to assign our toddler a different drug policy. So you go into manage drug policies. Here's our drug policy. We're going to load one. And we're going to load 3 to 8-year-old policy. And then we're going to put toxic toddler on our 3 to 8-year-old policy. And I, in fact, want new colonists. I want to manually change this when they come in. So I'm going to go into the manage drug policy. I'm going to click on this one. And I'm going to make this policy default. So everyone gets set to that one. So our kids don't come in and start grabbing go juice and going crazy. We only allow our 3 to 8-year-olds to have some psychite tea and panoxycycline. And this is if they have addiction. They shouldn't have an addiction for anything. Let me save that over it. That's better. Alright, now with this, our toddler's going to learn at a faster rate. So you have a school desk set with 3 blackboards. I don't know why they made it 3, but 3 is the magic number. The learning rate is increased by 20% with each of those. So a total of 60%. And then if you want to see what your needs are for your child, you click the needs tab, or the learning, like how do you get the best learning? And it will tell you, it'll randomly choose 2 things for them that they need. They need to be able to take a lesson from another pawn in the colony and floor drawing. So this is perfect. He's going to get it. Sometimes they'll have radio talking, which is this here. Sometimes they'll have nature running, which you got to give them access to the whole map. You can see his learning is going up right now. So he's going to learn until it's like 90% or something like that, 100%. And then he'll go put his clothing on. So he's learning right now by lesson taking, even though no one's there teaching him a lesson. Just because we have people available, he'll do it. If we had no one available in here, then he wouldn't learn a lesson right now. He'd be missing out. There's Jam, teaching him. Jam showed Toxic Toddler how to calm a squirrel, how to tame a raccoon, how to spook a warg. That's nice of you, Jam. Jam's only a 3 animal, but you know what? They're acting like an expert. How to gain the trust of a raccoon. It is your father. That's kind of cool. About kibble. Now don't eat the kibble. That's for the dogs. Toddler's back to consuming. And now floor drawing again. There we go. Hey, we found oh, that's silver. I was going to say plasteel. Nope. Never mind. So I'm not keeping our place really nice looking because their moods are really up. And if I planted some daylilies, that would take productivity away. Alright, we have excess go juice now, so if we get some sort of raid that looks nasty, we're going to have everyone take go juice except for Toxic Toddler. We no longer need this crafting spot. We're going to use this for smoke leaf, but we need to make it so that they've got smoke leaf nearby. So let's create a little spot for smoke leaf right here. Alright, I no longer want them to come in through this way. I'm going to close that. I want them getting access to our mining and being safe. Toxic toddler. He doesn't need full access to the map, so this is great. If he had nature running, I would... Oh, he does have nature running now. So it'll switch randomly, and now he's on floor drawing and nature running. I need to give him full access, otherwise when he gets his call to go nature running and he can't access the area, instead he'll just do nothing. Alright, we're going to start building out our tunnel. So we're going to put that there, that there. It'll be here and then one skip. And so the whole purpose of building these is to slow down raiders when they come through. You know what? We're going to build these last because we don't want to slow our pawns running through. Here comes Mr. Ben to build. Soft Blanket Snugs, welcome in. It's fun playing some Project Zomboid with you yesterday. You were doing great. You were crushing it. Hope you're having a nice day at work today. Alright, that's looking good. And we got some treats. So it's double dip day. I have Leela here with Diago for the dogs. And then Goose is outside currently hunting, so he'll get his treat when he comes in. Thank you much. Do I have a mod out there that can clean up our rewards queue? So that would be awesome. I haven't even looked at that thing in a while. I bet it's a mess. And we're low on wood again. So maybe we want to switch from these to like chem fuel or something. You lost your pants! Welcome in. Blood, how are you doing today? You had a chance to go and play the new build? What are we on now? Build 44?
Yeah, parked up at the Bait House ATM.
Heck yeah, dude. Nice.
Can figure out how to do that.
How to go streaking? Just gotta take your pants off, apparently. Visitor. So we got some pigs visiting us now.
Clean the queue.
Oh, you have to go into moderator view. So if you're just looking at it from your normal tab, there will be a moderator view. And then it will show a like a rewards queue or something like that. Then inside of there, you can do like a clear all.
In there now.
I would not want you to have to click on them individually. It should be a clear all button. All right, so let's give as much as we can to these guys right now. His name is Moab. Moab. Mole. We do want your components, though. We don't have a whole lot to give right now. Let's give up our yayo.
Complete all.
Nailed it. Thank you, dude. We'll keep some yayo around. And maybe some medicine. Alright, baby food just rotted away. I think we should have some more on hand just in case. Gift. Would you give us some plasteel? Thank you. Cargo pods. Berries, yoink. How's our nature running, kid? They're learning at a 92%, which is great. That can get them up to 8. Now they are radio learning and sky dreaming. Oh, why are you choosing this bed? No, over here. Not that bed. That's a terrible bedroom. This is for our prisoners. There, now they won't do that again. Tunnel, baby. Stop crying. Play with your baby. Inspired creativity by Jamrush. 14. So it's time to make a double bed for Jamrush. We need more wood. Surprise, surprise. Alright, that's Mr. Ben's job. Sleeping. Chop chop, Mr. Ben. could make it out of steel. Let's do that. GM, that's going to be your task. So Jam has a inspiration right now for creativity, which is going to make this get better by 2. So whatever they're going to build with their construction 14 will get doubled, or not doubled, will be 2 up. Masterwork, beautiful. So now we want to put someone on that.
I have my first OP weapon on the server.
Found a machete with less than 4 foraging?
What? That's crazy. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Which couple do we want to put on that bed? Mr. Bin, I think, is who I want to have that.
It's perfect too.
In a perfect condition machete. No rust or anything like that. That's amazing. Must have just fell on the ground. Hey, Cheese, can you move that for us? Thanks. Alright, we're going to set that to be Mr. Bin. And Cheese. Now we've got an open bed again. Masterwork. So this is going to help them with sleep. Rest effectiveness 125.
It was a gift from the Aryang gods.
Yeah, what are you playing with? Streamer luck or something? Do we want to mine out this steel? Yeah, probably. I mean, the map should have a bunch. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. And then just to double check. Okay, this is all roofed. Good. That'll be important later when we get insects. And I don't want insect spawning there. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. Let's leave it. Be a small raid.
Off to work. Have a great stream.
Gabrielle, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I hope you have a great day at work. And it goes by fast for you.
Must be something like that. I also have an army-style pickup I got on the way.
Dude, that's sweet. Alright, so he's doing work watching and lesson taking now. So I'm going to assign him back to work. This is a work zone. Oh, you know what? He needs to be able to go with them all the way up to here. Never mind. Alright, he's learning from a long guy. Maintaining relationships. Yes, here you go, toxic father. Here's some social skill. What else are we learning?
The vehicle still
Naughty words.
Beds from a great distance.
They do, but the distance has been reduced for sure. So I pulled my vehicle into a cul-de-sac, and it pulled every single zombie out of the houses in the cul-de-sac, but not from away from that. So it still pulls a great deal, but I feel like that's more realistic. Like if zombies were to hear a car rumbling or whatever, they would be coming out. So I'm okay with that. Just got to be aware that you're going to be pulling things from a pretty good distance. Liam! Yo, welcome in.
Hello there, friends.
How are you today?
I just drive a bit and get out and leave her at running.
Yep. Yeah, great strategy.
Doing all right. Recovered dog sitting law.
Yes. Blood, how do you feel about this schedule? As opposed to last season when we did it, where we didn't have a schedule and it was random when we were going to be able to advance.
Lancer Bricks says, join.
Then pull 3 to 6
we're going to
from
get
the
Lancer
horde surrounding
Pawn.
the car.
Welcome in. Yeah, that's what I like to do too.
Seems fine to me.
Yeah, I like it. I like having a schedule. Here it is. So we started here in Project Zomboid. And then we're going to work our way this way. And here. And then this way. And hopefully, by the time we get here, then they'll be releasing a new one. Seems like it's monthly. So Brandenburg will be next. Brandenburg's not that big of a city, so, you know, maybe we can work on getting a base built there, like a base in each place. Like we don't have to have like an immaculate base. Race car! Race car. There's been a lot of vehicles found already. Peppa. We gonna get a Peppa in this one? Lancer Bricks is the one that does our shorts, and hopefully in the future we'll be doing some fully edited ones. If we can continue to climb our YouTube subs. Aw, perfect. Perfect.
Joining my dog for the good luck charm, like last time.
Perfect voice you chose too. Combat supplier, okay. Alright. If you guys have cataphract armor on you, we're gonna have to raid you. They don't.
Yep.
Of course they don't.
Hopefully there will be more than one race car, not like on S1. There was only one.
The nice thing for you is you get the day before us. I don't think we have decided if we're going to do like a specific time. That was my kind of thought, was maybe make it towards Mr. Ben when he streams on those days, but we'll see. Alright, who is our
warden? I feel you on that
warden?
grind. I do so much for others and not my own channel. Kinda sucks, but it gets me around.
Yeah, you got to do some on your own channel, man. Promote yourself. Alright, they don't have anything we want. And we don't really have anything to give away. So they're just going to be here. I mean, we could go for a recon helmet, but meh. We could give them some yayo. Just to get rid of some wealth, let's do that. So we don't need this much yayo. Let's get rid of 15. How's our toddler doing? They're radio talking. Cheese commented about hostile clans towards Toxic. This sounds like a Cheese comment. Hey kid, you want to know something scary? Clowns are out there.
I should have worked with tubers who are monetized so I can produce a good standard.
Mm-hmm. What's stopping you?
N16H7M in your face.
In your face. Clown. That's actually a really good emote, dude. I love it. Forced landing. We like the forced landing because that means we're going to get loot. And we don't have to really rescue them if we don't want to. And we want to get goodwill towards these people. So we're going to take this one here. They're going to land somewhere. The pigs and them are not allies, and so they're fighting. Oh my goodness.
I've been trying to articulate too much as opposed to just send.
Oh, there goes the shuttle engine. It's actually not a bad thing. It's a lot of wealth. Can you one more grenade on it, please? One more. One more. Please break it. Look how much wealth it is. Oh, it's only 100 right now because it's damaged so much. Actually, that's pretty nice. We could keep that in storage. Let's send out Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben's not pregnant right now. That was crazy. Normally it doesn't allow things to like happen like that if there's negative factions on the map, but not today. Alright, Mr. Ben, I want you to haul that. Oh, no. Get back in. Royal Tribute Collector. Wonderful. So that was our raid. Sometimes you get mass animal insanity and it's scary because there's some big animals on your map. Sometimes it's squirrels. Ooh. We could save this guy. Or we could strip him and get some cataphract armor. What is our social with the Empire right now? Negative 48. So we don't lose a whole lot by stripping them right now. But we really don't need it right now. Come haul, guys. Come haul. Including you too, kid. Where are you at? Oh, he is hauling. Okay. Good kid. Good kid.
Hey, is this a random seed or not? Looks like a ravine ammo.
It is a random seed, but I kind of, when I saw this one, I chose it. Like, I didn't click random. I guess to answer your question, then no. I saw that this seed was Valley and Caves, and I chose it. And it was nearby these new faction that we put in. So these are Dirtmole faction. And I wanted to be near them. We need to be tending this guy. 3 hours to live. Oh. Good job, Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben is high on Go Juice. Hey, save these. Thanks. Yes, we'll save a squirrel. Any of these have shield belts on them? Smoke pop. Nah, I don't want that. One thing I do like to make, though, is a mini turret. We don't have one. So we're going to build out a mini turret. And this helps with center pod drops. So the way center pod drops work is 60% of the time. So let me step back. Center pod drops will try and land on one of your pawns, unless you have one of these orbital trade beacons that's unroofed and powered, which this one is. It's unroofed and powered. When that happens, a center pod drop will drop on your pawn 60% of the time, and then 40% of the time it'll drop on the orbital trade beacon. When they drop, their primary target is going to be killing mini turrets. So let's say we get that 40% chance where it drops here. They're going to land here, and then they're going to run through all these tunnels to try and destroy that. That will allow us time as Dirtmoles, if let's say we're out here or we're over here or something like that, to get outside and ambush them. I guess we don't have a great route right now. We might need to make another route. Let's say they land on our pawn in here. Well, then we can get our pawns to run out as we see them dropping, leave that door open, and then run through either this exit or that exit, and they're going to chase after us. They'll run through that trap tunnel. So that's why that's important. Now, I do want to get our spike traps made again. So we switched from marble to limestone for those.
Welp, RuneScape is not committing Noah live with its changes.
Is that good or bad? Hope that's good for you. Ooh. Okay, that's bi-coded. Bi-coded weapon should not have any wealth attached to it. But we do need to get those guys off the map quick. And what are we set to? We're set to haul right now.
Bad. Upping the membership prices, almost the same as a WoW ACC now.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Transport pod crash. Sounds like a pig. It is a pig. 4 hours to live. Alright, let's send a doctor. Jeez, you're on it. Lancer, thank you for the lurk, man. Thanks for stopping by. And we got a new video that we're going to release this morning. Probably in about 2 hours or so, we'll drop it. So we're going to do some field medicine. Nice. All right. I don't want to capture him. He was about to capture him. Oh, okay. We got to put these non-prisoner. Rescue. That's looking good. And then we'll be doing the same thing down here.
It's fine for me. I can run thieving for Jeep and buy membership. New players are getting stiffed. Accounts active before 2024 don't get the new charge rates.
That's good that it's indifferent for you. Alright, so our pawn that we rescued that was part of the Empire just left.
Well, I had to work hard to get to that point.
I hear you. You earned it. Can't take that away from you. Let's check to see how many raid points that last raid was. $757. So our toxic toddler is worth 0.7 of a raid point right now, even though they're carrying around a shotgun.
They could take that away from me, haha. TNC, they could remove my account for any reason they see fit, LUL.
Yeah, be careful. Hey, Pesky, good morning. Welcome in. Hope work's been going well for you.
Good morning, Daggers and chat, Bibroth Wave.
Good morning. 45 stream streak. Thank you, Pesky. Pesky, I don't know if you saw, but a new Project Zomboid patch dropped. Some exciting changes have happened. A lot of bug fixes.
Sicko clap!
Alright, this guy's leaving now. Inspired creativity for Jam. Alright, Jam, can you make another double bed again? Legendary! Yo!
Work has
that
been
is
a lot,
what's up.
But getting through it to my best ability. Thanks, pesky.
That's
F1
awesome.
Love.
Yeah, getting some resilience, I imagine, from it. Yeah, we're on build 40 to 15 now or something. What are we on now?
Oh, a new update. Sick.
4215. And so on the UG server, we're starting here in Riverside. And then we've set dates when we're going to open up new areas. So Riverside for the next couple days, and then Brandenburg on the 12th. And then we'll make our way here, down, all the way like this.
At Liam Knights on New. Hello.
Oops.
Lucius Faith says, any art on the bed?
Yes, good. We should check the art. It's an animal beat. This furniture bears a portrayal of a fond abstract shape. The whole image is depicted by the careful arrangement of 8 shamans. The image contrasts destruction with hope. We also have a masterwork made earlier by Jam. Wait, yeah. All right, I want to move Jam over to this bed. So let's set Jam and Pricey there. And then we're going to move this bed here. Actually, just move this. Fine right now. Let's look at this one. This furniture is engraved with the illustration of Jam polishing the surface of a spike trap with a satisfied expression on his face. The spike trap glows a soft gray. The style is post-impressionistic with complex and realistic elements. Rounding out the work, if you squint your eyes, the triangular composition of the image reveals the outline of a group of cooks. This artwork relates to Jamrosh finishing construction on a spike trap on the 7th of Jugas, 5502. Hey, look who's greeting us. Check this out. A wild goose has come across. We gotta get rid of some weapons.
Lucius Faith says Jam seems kind of sinister XD.
A little bit.
Oh,
polishing a spike trap. Goose is being a goose boy. Do we have our zone out here anymore? No. Good. There goes his tail. He's looking for his treats that he got from Vivi Soft Blanket Snugs earlier. Alright, so now we got those traps made of limestone. Meow. You got the goose, Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben, the man of the hour. Alright, let's start building those out.
Goose goose.
Goose goose. Goose goose.
What have I done now?
You set us up with a brand new server, sir. Or an update to the server. Thank you for the Project Zomboid.
Laughing face.
You've done it now.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good so far.
It has been fun. You missed it. Blood's already found a machete. Foraging. Oh, I need to get rid of these corpses. Yeah, right? Alright, Mr. Ben. Let's... Oh, you're going to play horseshoes first. After you're done playing horseshoes, I want you to pick up that Molotov.
Feel like loot is plentiful.
And then I want you to go and get rid of some corpses. Nice toss, dude. And then go get your gun again. And then, Mr. Ben, I'm going to send you on a mission.
Hey, LAM Knights.
Where's our camel at? There he is. All right, Mr. Ben. Send you off with all the stuff we don't want. We do need some maintenance books for sure. Lots of books be needed. We're not going to take any wake up right now. We're going to get rid of some of these smoke leaf. All these weapons, get them out of here.
So many
no grenades
legends in the chat today.
All the legends. Oh, I hate it when that does this. Let's try again. Dromedary, Mr. Ben.
I won't use that machete until I have at least 7 to 8 maintenance.
Deg's chat is the place to be.
Yeah, be here or be square. No, we're not sending a caravan up there. Goofy game. It's probably not the game. It's probably a mod that's causing this to happen, by the way. I don't know what mod does it, but one of them. Jade. Wake up. Put on a little makeup. And yeah, get rid of that. And I was getting rid of some smoke leaf.
I'm training Slayer and range at the moment.
Here goes Mr. Ben. What does that mean, Liam? All right, now we're going to start making our limestone wall here.
On RuneScape 3, there's 4 different combat styles.
Okay, I was thinking that it was something to do with that, but wasn't sure. That's why I wanted to ask and not just assume. All right, Mr. Ben's on his way. It's good we're getting some wealth off the map. How is our kids learning going? Already level 1, not even day or age 4. And they're learning with reading and floor drawing, which we have both, so perfect. Books are kept up here, right there. Nice. Nice. All right, let's build another wall or get it prepped to build right there. They'll probably bring supplies for all of this. Hey, hold on, Pricey. If you're doing that, might as well deliver there too. And there. All right, I'm gonna have them just move off the stones that are on top of gates. That'll help speed up this process manually. Are they attacking right away? Pair. All right, so we got 4, 6. Everybody inside. They're all melee. Oh, I take that back. They're all Neanderthal, so we don't want to start fighting them inside of here. We want to soften them up some. So we're going to bring everyone out over here. Pricey's pregnant. Alright, we're going to start with Jam. Now, our shooting is terrible at daylight. So there's some pretty big risk here. What I'm going to do to help mitigate that risk is I'm going to throw down one of these turrets.
Oh, I found
both of these guys have
bug as
shotguns. Inject Go Juice. Mr. Ben did too. I don't know if you saw his stream last night, but he kept on having his clothes stripped off of him in the middle of combat.
Is it as bad as me constantly having my clothes removed? Check.
Yes.
Oh dear, Lamel.
I was downward striking a zombie, and my char completely stripped off.
Yep. Sounds like you're experiencing the same bug. It's fun how they introduce new ones, right? Fix something, introduce new. Alright, Pricey Boy is pregnant right now.
Backpack and all.
Yeah, it happened to Mr. Ben like 4 or 5 times in a row while he was streaming.
Yeah.
It also happened to
I just got a massive health hit.
Someone else.
Instantly overloaded.
Yeah.
Then ran over glass.
Oh my goodness.
Chickum got it also, I think.
Yeah, it was Chickum. That's right. Alright, they're assaulting us now.
D.
Just this one. Alright, those ones are running away now. So now we only have to deal with 4. So this is manageable. They're Neanderthals, but these are stone traps, so we should be okay. So I just didn't want the full amount coming through. A long guy, we don't need you. Everyone else, let's go. Pricey, you look hungry or something. Yeah, go get food. Pricey's mood was low. We'll put the 2 shotgunners here. You know what, kid? You're going to be put way over here. Jamrosh can maybe take a shot. And you already ate. Come, I need you to shoot. Okay, so they went after our turret. That's fine. They'll go after this turret. That one's already going to fall. Boom, that was huge. You know what? I'm not even going to risk Jam getting shot. Put Jam down here. Same with the kid. I'm not going to risk. Boom. Headshot. We did it. We survived a raid. Got him. Hey kid, you want us to practice shooting? Yeah, practice your shotgun. Got him.
Thundergrim says hello, hello.
Got him. Alright, so we need to make another one of those out here. Pricey, you can go do whatever you want to do now. Make sure they're unrestricted, and we want them to haul real fast. So that was 799 raid points. Toxic Toddler is worth 1 raid point now. I'd say he defended it worth his raid points. That shotgun. We got an ad break, guys. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do some stretching and some tricep extensions, and we're going to play some words on stream. So we'll be right back after this break. Thunder, welcome in. And the hydrate, thank you. All right, here you go. Continue on.
Primary.
Prime.
Marry. Rimpy.
Laughing face.
This one sucks.
Pair.
Teravia 2310 says Perry.
One more. Just like Mr. Ben's dog.
Lancerbrick says pray.
Look at that. YouTube can help out.
Laughing face.
All right, I'm going to go change out my contacts. We'll be right back after this one.
Thundercrim says yeesh. That one does stink.
Expiry.
Expired.
Blue. Deep.
Expire.
Lucius Faith says dear.
Pride.
Derp.
Pricks.
Thundercrims says heads up for YT chat, but it only registers on Twitch.
Pride.
Fukim.
Lucius Faith says drip.
Pre.
Oh, my
Ripe.
eyes.
Ripe.
Like I put them on, but they're not centered properly.
Lucius Faith says, I don't mind him, just a helpful goat.
Yeah, helpful goat. Man, what the heck?
Morning Daggeth and chat.
Forgot to turn off TDS.
I saw Mr. Ben did it, but it didn't take for some reason. For some reason, this command is not working right now. But I'm seeing double. And maybe it is. Maybe it worked when I did it. Yeah, it disabled it when I did it. Oh, you didn't put a space. Okay.
Thundercrim says testing on YouTube side.
Test, 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 test. I'm seeing double right now. All right, my left eye's seeing fine. It's my right eye.
Do some quick convergence exercises.
Thundercrim says, and we're back.
2 of chat. Nice.
Yeah, double chat. We already have 2, so it'd be like 4 of chat. Thought putting
Stop putting your finger in it.
When I put my contacts in, they have to be in a particular position because I have astigmatism. So if they're skewed when they get put on, then I have to manually rotate them a little bit. That's what I was doing. So they're supposed to self-correct by like blinking, but sometimes it doesn't work. So by just going in and kind of nudging it a little bit, it helps it to adjust so that they're north and south. All right, we're back. Let's go.
Use 2 of your fingers, one in front, then one behind it. Alternate focusing on one of the fingers. Maybe it will help if it's not back to normal already. Separate hands.
Lucius says, wouldn't saline drops help with their flow?
That's cool. All right, looks like we're doing good. We're okay after that. We have a starvation going, Tunnel Baby. That's because Mr. Ben is gone. All right, so we need to make sure, where's the baby food? Oh, I can make you breastfeed someone else's baby.
Starving.
Yeah, Tunnel Baby. Pricey Boy, that's not Pricey Boy's mom or kid. It's Mr. Ben, but Pricey Boy's stepping up. Thank you for helping, Pricey Boy. Okay, so we're going to get rid of some stuff. Mr. Ben, thank you for traveling away from your baby. We told you we'd take care of them, and we are. While you are an arms dealer, let's have you bring back some more Nutramine.
Thundercrims says, what legendary work did you get?
Legendary was a bed. Perfect. All right, that's good. Items, we're going to just drop these. They're byte-coded. We couldn't sell them. All right, head on back, Mr. Ben. So this is the bed we got right here. Alright, and since today's Tuesday, we've got about an hour longer to play. Am I on haul? I am. How are we doing with wood? We have wood. Good.
Thundercrim says awesome. So how much time do we have?
1 hour.
We have good
and then I get
wood.
to go to the dentist today. We have good. All right. Giggity giggity. Caravans arrived. All right, Mr. Ben's back. What'd you do to my baby? We fed him. Fed your baby. Now you need to feed your baby. All right, let's see these lessons as Goose goes walking by. Cheese calmly studied the comms console etiquette with Toxic Toddler. He gave an overview of comms console. Yep. Studied comms console etiquette. Yep. Studied maintaining relationships. The summary of recruiting prisoners. It was all social work.
Thundercrim says how to use the internet 101.
It's pretty much. Here's Morse code, kid. All right, what are their needs now? So sky dreaming and lesson taking. And they have access to the whole map. Good. Can this pig leave us already? Come on. Get up and go. Low food. We have all these mushrooms that are about to come in though. Exotic goods trader. Well.
Thundercrim says also, I'm pretty sure you can cycle the lesson subjects given by drafting and undrafting quickly.
There's a threshold, so we'll look that up in 1 second because I don't know off the top of my head, but there's a threshold. So when they're learning, they're going to learn to a certain percentage and then they'll switch to something else. I think it's 90%. And as long as they're below that threshold, then yes, they'll continue learning. But if you draft, undraft, and they're above that threshold, they'll stop learning and go do something else. We don't have anything to trade that they want. That we want to get rid of. Alrighty. Yeah, let's take a look at that. So the way to find that out is we go over here to the RimWorld wiki, and we can go to learning, I think. Children have learning need, which replaces recreation. They satisfy the need by satisfying one of their learning desires, which they usually have two. Need gives them a mood buff or debuff, the same level, and most importantly, increases their growth score. When a children decides what to do in accordance with their schedule, they may choose learning. The following conditions should be met for the child to actively start learning. The current schedule hour is set to anything besides work. Notable for the sleep schedule assignment. Learning has a higher priority than sleeping, unlike adults, who will go to sleep if the need is below 75. Children prefer learning to sleeping. If possible, see other limitations. If the learning need is below 90, there it is. Okay, so that's the threshold. So if you draft, undraft below 90, they'll continue trying to learn. Once it's over 90, if you draft, then they're going to go do something else. So a learning desire can be satisfied. If both desires can be satisfied, one is randomly selected. So they'll go and learn as long as their food need is above 34, greater than or equal to 34, and sleep need is above or greater than 38. So hopefully that clarifies some for you. So again, just high level. They're going to try and learn as long as they can learn, and they're not set to work, and their learning is below 90%, and their food is at 34 or greater, and their sleep is at 38 or greater. So any of those conditions are not met, then they're going to go try and do the sleep, they'll try and eat, or they'll do whatever if they don't have any kind of learning that they could do. So that's why you just want to kind of keep an eye on them. They keep an eye on their needs. So right now he's doing sky dreaming and radio talking, and he's got access to both of those. And then we've also, this is something that they don't explicitly tell you in the game, but to help your children learn, you want to have a school desk, and then you want to have 3 chalkboards that are near it. Now I've got them straight here like this, but we could have spaced them around it. It's got like a little line that you can see that they're tethered to it. But each one adds 20% up to 3. And you can see in here.
Says children preferring to learn and sleep is fake.
Thundercrim says I meant IR.
Thundercrim says XD.
Emoji.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I know what you mean in real life. Children definitely... I don't know, maybe children... Have you ever tried to put a child to bed? They will make any excuse in the world to try and get their bedtime like increased by 15 minutes. So in that regard, you know, I can kind of believe it. Child rearing 101 here with Daggett. Oh, we still have those that didn't get built. Hey, toddler, go ahead and move that one off.
Depends on the age, to be honest.
It's true.
Lessons learned. Laughing face.
Yeah, young kids, I should say. When you get to the teenage years, man, yeah. Maybe not so much. All right, so what I'm having him do right here is just move those off of the blueprint, the plans, blueprints. Man, I couldn't even speak. There we go.
I'm a kid at heart, and I would like for it to be bedtime.
Me too. Yo, it's a night wolf. I didn't even have to look to see who that said that. I just recognize your voice, man.
Sorry.
Good morning.
I should say
no. Good evening. Good evening to you. Hope you had a good Tuesday.
Thundercrim says the blue pants.
Blue plants. Nightwolf, do you have any interest in joining us for some Project Zomboid? They just dropped a new patch. And on our community server, we're starting here in Riverside, and we're going to work our way around the map this way. The UG server.
Just came back from seeing Lincoln Park a second time in 3 days. I'm over the
Lincoln Park's down under? Dude, that's awesome. It's been a long time since I saw Lincoln Park live. Man, how many years has it been?
They are my favorite band of all time.
Oh, I loved Linkin Park in concert, though it's been a hot second since I've gone.
It's been a long time for me too. Alright, so I don't want them making these walls, but I want them to get the rocks off of them. So the next person that comes out here, I'm going to manually get them rocks off like we did the other ones. Mr. Ben. Alright, start here. Start there. Nope, don't drop that. In the end... Yeah, I won't sing anymore. Doesn't even matter. It's with one...
Copyright Inc.
Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine someone trying to copyright me for singing? It's terrible. They should probably just sue me for singing their song. Not even because they're copywriting it.
Oh wait, this is Twitch, not Retweet.
Thundercrim says time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings.
Oh man. Maybe if you just change like one word, make it, instead of saying one of the words, rhyme with a different word or something, then we don't get like copyrighted on the YouTube.
Thundercrim says Lincoln Pork.
Yes, Lincoln Pork. Here's the pork coming right now. Oh, Pricey Boy's about to pop.
Lenzo the mechanic, can he fix it? Lenzo the mechanic, yes, he can.
Nailed it, Lenzar. Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? Hey, move your stuff off of there. And a hydrate.
Even Charlie, aka
Cheers.
Penguin Zero, got a copyright strike for just saying lyrics to a freaking song.
Yep. I am not monetized out on the YouTube side. At some point I would like to be though, so I gotta practice. Any other stones on our blueprints? Yep.
As someone who has worked for a fair few monetized channels, you gotta be careful.
Yep.
Thundercrim says for now we can enjoy ourselves singing lyrics.
Do. Oh, we don't have one there. Hey, Jam, can you go do that one? Thank you, Jam. What's up with the toxic toddler? What are you up to learning now? So, work watching and radio talking. Oh, radio talking time. Oh, yeah, we haven't even gone out here to trade yet. Let's do that. Pricey boy is prego, so I'm not going to take pricey. We're going to take cheese. So we need more plasteel so we can build that shuttle. They got donkeys. We don't have anything really wealth-wise. Now we could...
Thundercrim
could shoot
says
him.
in my Dirtmole colony, I had a kid with 9 melee, thanks to Brawler, and 7 crafting. Too bad he got socked by a halberd and got kidnapped with the entire colony pensive face.
Can we get some 07s in chat? Or the brawling crafting kid that got kidnapped?
07.
07.
What's it?
7.
That sucks. That sounds like a really good kid. That's like in my last one, you saw how I wanted to put the kid right here with his shotgun, and then I was like, no, one Neanderthal hit would just kill him. And that's a lesson I've learned.
Charles Bronson Jr., Ripper 7.
His name was Charles Bronson Jr. Alright, you guys are beginning to see what my plan is with this.
Thundercrim says she was also psychically hypersensitive, so I was planning on making her my frontliner with magic.
Psycasting, oof. Yeah, brawlers are so good. Or melee pawns are so good. Because like you said, they're in the front. Alright, do we send Mr. Bin away again? There's not a crazy amount of loot, but still, like, reducing just a little bit is, like, enough to save your colony. So it's important to maintain that, especially when we have so few Dirtmoles like we have right now. So yeah, we're gonna do it. I mean, it's not a crazy amount of loot.
Thundercrim says not to mention I have vanilla psycasts expanded, so the psycasts are a lot stronger, and you can pick which ones you get.
I think I'm going to get rid of our smoke launcher. And when we get rid of it, we're probably going to have a need for it, but we'll just make another one.
Yo-ho! Hey, Dagon crew, you on a wiggle.
Alright, that's good. Yawners! Yo, welcome in. Hey, I saw you doing some more roleplay yesterday. Was the server you're on? Does that one have the latest patch update? And if you ever feel like you want to play some multiplayer Project Zomboid with us on the UG server, hope you can stop on by Thank you, Linzar and Pesky. You both are awesome. And it gave different... That's awesome. It gave different ones. No, that's perfect. I mean, I could put a delay on the command, but that's fine. I'd rather we over shout out than under shout out. So please.
Thundercrim says,
Please do.
is 300 really that big of a deal to have in the colony?
Yes. But it's not just 300 Thundercrins. When we send Mr. Ben out, so check out his raid points. So wealth is only part of how raids are decided. Mr. Ben is worth... Oh, he wasn't on this one. Okay, so we have to go back and find one where he's part of it. Mr. Ben.
Waiting for you.
23.9 raid points. Multiplied by 5. That's a lot of raid points, right?
Hello, my friends, three. The server
So you're talking 125 raid points
so fun infiltrating an already
are just taken off.
society. LOL.
Just wondering what this does.
Highlight your message. You found out. It does have the latest update and it was fun infiltrating. So have you seen the bug, Yawners, that makes it so in the middle of combat or whatever you're doing, all of a sudden your clothes get stripped off? I want to see what you do in that situation with your roleplay. Oh no, someone's buggered me. Mr. Ben was streaming yesterday and had it happen like 5 times within like 5 minutes. All in the middle of him trying to do combat. All right, so yes, we got some wealth off, and check the wealth also. So losing the pawn and the camel, we were at 43,000. So now when we go into stats, we're at 39. So it was 4K that we just reduced, plus all those raid points. So like 125 raid points.
The game.
You shot him for sexual harassment. You found out it was a bug. Beautiful. I love it. Yep, Blood had it happen to them. Chickum had it happen to them.
Oh my god, yes. We almost shot someone for sexual harassment before we found out it's a bug.
It's so good. Oh man, that's so good.
Ha ha ha.
Bah humbug.
Thundercrim says, y'all ever played Unturned?
Unturned. That sounds familiar.
How is Tunnel Baby holding up today?
Let's take a look. Well, let me finish this transaction first, though. More Nutrimine. All right, let's look at Tunnel Baby. Oh, they're not happy right now. I think it's partly due that their mom left. So Cheese, I just sent Mr. Ben out. We did have Pricey Boy nurse them, but Pricey Boy is pigging out right now.
Thundercrim says another zombie game, 3D shooter, pixel graphics.
Isn't Unturned the zomboid Minecraft love child?
No, I've not played that one.
We want Mama Ben back.
Bring back Mama Ben.
Unturned is kind of dead.
All right, Pricey Boy, go feed. So Pricey Boy has been stepping up. While Mr. Ben's away, Pricey Boy will breastfeed Mr. Ben's baby. Pricey Boy coming in clutch.
You
And we got a Goose
the
Street.
situation Jan was in earlier today with her van.
I've not played Unturned since 2015, apparently.
You see that sleepy goose?
Still can't believe she lived.
Cheese. Oh, and some dog treats, okay. We have 2 dogs right now. Iago and Leela.
Treat yourself, Goosebud.
Goosebud definitely wants them treats. Here's Leela. And one for Diago.
Thundercrim says, believe me when I say Unturned hasn't changed since 2015, and I think that's why it died.
Yay, Tunnel Baby's happy and giggling. That helps the needs of people in the colony. Where does it say? Happy youngsters somewhere. Happy youngsters.
I have never seen
We're also
anyone else
intense
be completely
bigots.
surrounded in a vehicle and live to tell the tale.
Wait, what are we talking about? I missed it. Situation Yawners was in today with her van. Yawners, you survived it. It was dire. Yes.
Why are we intense?
What?
I thought we wanted to be underground.
What intense? That's intense. Check the UG channel on Discord.
Check your UG channel on Discord if you want, D.
I'm looking. Oh, there it is. That's awesome. Wait, your person's name is Sight? I can't see. I thought it was Psylocke, but it's like Psykisi? Psykisi? Am I saying that right? Yeah, that is a lot of zombies.
That's my buddy in the van with MLOL.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Thundercrim says Psyduck?
Psyduck, yes, before they transform.
Just hit the gas.
Gas it up. I've been in that situation and I've jumped out and sprinted away and been okay. I've also been in that situation, jumped out, sprinted and tripped and then gotten eaten. So, man, that is a dire situation for sure. Hey, Jam, can you take these Molotovs, walk over here, and get rid of some corpses for us? Malaria, no, for Pricey Boy. All right, Pricey Boy, you're going to get some good meds. You're not self-tending. Who is our doctor here right now? Cheese. No, I want you to tend them. Tend, thank you. All right, so Pricey Boy, we're going to make you... And so...
Dr. Cheese.
In RimWorld, most things I say, it depends. So I like to keep them on a bed rest of 4. But when they have malaria and they're pregnant, we're going to put them on bed rest 1. That is a solid 10. That is neat. You did good. All right, we have nothing to do.
Wiggled the steering a lot and kept going back and forward.
We're going to build the rest of these fences. Oh, it didn't jump out. Okay. Well, they didn't get into your window then.
Caught up on immunity.
Yeah, they already are. They're doing well. But we're going to keep them there. There are cooked though, so we do need to get them up to cook every once in a while. And they also still... They don't have a baby right now. That's right. Their kid's a toddler. And what is our toddler doing right now? Hauling. See, their learning is at 98, so they won't start learning until that drops below 90. And then we need to get Jam Rosh. Oof, Jam, I don't want you carrying... I don't like Jam Rosh being out there with Molotovs.
Malaria, we're gonna have social fight.
If Pricey gives Tunnel Baby malaria, stay away from my baby. Is Mr. Ben almost back? Yeah, Mr. Ben's almost back. Cheese is protective of their baby. There's some hard work making that baby. Alright, we'll monitor this. Monitor this, if I can speak English properly. Alright, Mr. Ben's back. Grab that. Jamrosh, get those weapons off of your... Green metal is jade.
What's the green metal? Uranium?
Uranium is this one here.
All right.
The purple. It would make sense for the green to be uranium, though.
That's a beautiful corner.
Toxic toddler coming in clutch. Alright, now they're almost ready to start learning again. We'll see them start learning once this drops below 90. Just like we read. So right now they're going to go clean. As soon as they start cleaning though, watch this drops to 89. And we'll see them start to either work watch or nature run.
Thundercrims says I don't think uranium is found green in nature.
What color is it in nature? Is it gray? Oh, we're going to sleep. Okay, so 89, they're sleeping until it gets to what?
Glowing color LUL.
38. But they'll probably stay sleeping until it's higher.
Elmel Spec has found a way to survive on mushrooms without any herbalist perks.
So it says that
uranium colored.
They will start learning at 38. Now they're higher, so maybe they won't start learning until they wake up from it. Yep. That's fine. We want them to be rested. Now they'll go eat, because it said they have to have their hunger above 34.
Thunder
and then after that, they're going to go learn.
Aside, silvery gray.
Nature running.
Drink more water, Lenza Renji.
Ooh, it's chilly out here. It's 24.
Bring back the jokes.
Bring back the jokes. I see that we're struggling with food, so we're going to increase our food area a little bit. Oh, there's a warg out here. This is not good. Get away from that, kid. Get away. What kind of wildlife do we have out here? So we have 2 wargs. So I always like to show this because this is something I didn't learn right away. When you're in the animals menu, if you right click on them, it'll keep the menu up, but it will take you to the animal. If you left click, it'll take you to the animal, but get rid of the menu. So just something for those that are newer to RimWorld or have lots of hours and didn't know that. Right clicking on the animal will take you to it and keep the menu up. So I want to get rid of those 3 threats soon, because those will kill our kid, especially going out nature running.
I got a joke. TikTok trends by dumbness.
But Alright, the pig finally left. We'll just leave that door open. Alright, it's daylight. So we're going to work on that warg down here first. I'm taking everyone capable of doing some violence. Leaving a long guy out. Let's go ahead and get those done.
Thundercrim says, what do you call a post-apocalyptic RimWorld?
Wet. Alright, their shooting is terrible, so we're probably going to miss.
Thundercrim says Florida.
My voice?
My voice, you got it. See, you use it enough, you find it again. Pricey boy, you stay home. You're prego. Let everyone else go hunting. Alright, they're chasing cheese now. Warg is fast. We did it. We did it. That's huge. All right, one animal dead. So now we need to kill that wolf. There's the wolf. Actually, let's go do the wolf right now. While we're here. Same strategy. So in RimWorld, when you hit a target and they become angered like these animals, they go after the pawn that's closest to them. So that's what we're using cheese for. Cheese is like dancing. Let's get a little bit closer so our shotguns can hit them. Or not. Alright, you scared it away. Somebody go get that corpse.
Couldn't be better name for what you're doing, D.
Yeah, Jam. Yeah, Jam, get it. Alright, Jam, now make that one. Yeah, Jam, get it. Get it, Jam. Now that one. That one. Oh man, this is almost completed, guys. This will help survivability a lot. Heck yeah. Alright, we've got it built. So we're going to open this up now. I also need to get those made. So we're going to construct these out of limestone. And I want to create a spot right here. It's a little bit wider. That.
Thundercrims says I am in the fridge, making a mess. There are better places I could be, yet this is where I constantly be. What am I?
In the fridge, making a mess. There are better places I could be. This is where I want to be. Ice. You're ice. Wait, hold on. I don't want to send Toddler out there with that up there. We'd probably die.
Thundercrim says a floor drawing child, get out of the fridge before you get frostbite, you little...
Oh, that took a turn. Alrighty, I want to go get rid of that warg. So let's send our shooters again, except for our prego. Otherwise, we're not going to sleep well knowing that our toddler's out running by wargs. Cheese, you stand here. Everyone else, line up. Boom. Alright, so this is going after Cheese now. Heck yeah, good job, guys. Last target is that wolf. Oh, we got another kitty up here now, too.
Thundercrim says, while I am made to harm your enemies, it is usually your own people who use it to harm themselves.
Thundercrims says, what am I?
Harm your enemies. It's usually your own people who use it to harm themselves. Fire. Fire. Grenades. Grenades. Boom. Alright. And lastly, let's go get the cougar. So far, this has been a good hunting expedition because it's nighttime and we have our night vision. Dark vision. Cheese, step up. Rest of you a little bit more. Wait for him to move behind the rock because we won't hit him. Nice shot. Bye, kitty. All. Rest of you. Grab that. And Mr. Ben, go grab that. Your words. Hey, Radbama, welcome in.
Thundercrim says, anti-grain warhead. Out of all the things you're destroying during your mental break, it's the anti-grain in the storage.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that anti-grain in the storage. Especially when they go and punch it. Alright guys, we are finally gonna make use of this little tunnel area. So if we get mechs, we're not gonna use it. Anything besides mechs, we're gonna use it. And our survivability just went up a ton. Remember, Mr. Ben? So that path is now closed, and we now open this path. And I want to test this. So we have 5 doors. I think we might even need one more. Let's test it. Let's see. Cheese, you don't want to use it. You're a brawler. Alright, so we're going to block this route now. We need to open that up. The long guy, come here.
Thundercrim says you all love me, you all take care of me, yet I accidentally cause your end. What am I to...
You all love me, you'll take care of me, yet I accidentally cause your end. What am I? Luciferium. Alright, Mr. Ben, when you're done feeding your baby, play with some fire. Okay, so we're going to test this out. We want to warm up this area here, but not our base. So that's our goal. We want to see this area get warm.
A zonable animal opening a door. Get inside, you stupid dog.
Alright, that's getting warm. This is still staying cool. Actually, this is too cool. Too cool for school. Alright, that's hot. Still cool. Heck yeah, guys, we have a burn box. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And we're gonna build some extra doors here. Cool. Alright, it's working, guys. Yeah, mess with these dirt moles, see what's gonna happen. As long as we don't get mechs. Our first raid's gonna be mechs, watch. Just because I said that. So we're gonna do the same thing down here too. That way we can bounce raids if we need to. But I should probably create a second pathway in. We'll probably do that here.
If you ever
So we
run
haven't built these out.
Uber Steel and Forerunner Metal, be careful.
Uber Steel and Forerunner Metal. 1.2 million wealth building walls from it. I mean, maybe LK can make some adjustments. Have you let them know that you had that?
Wealth by building walls from it.
Thundercrim says some people love me, some people hate me, but it is constant that I don't have the thing you need. What am I?
The cube. The golden cube.
He'll likely laugh at me. LOL.
Laughing's good. It's a stress reliever. We should all just laugh right now. Can we get some LOLs in chat? Take off some stress.
Thundercrim says the Shattered Empire, you were selling that tech print 2 days ago.
Whoa.
Ha ha ha.
16H7 MKUK.
Lol. Lol. Goose just looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Don't judge me, Goose. Thanks for the biddies. And to hydrate, I actually have some creatine in here too to help my brain because I did not sleep well last night.
Layla.
Oh. Oh. That's interesting. Blurp shows up on YouTube as well. Can you use blurps out on YouTube? It says blurpy out there. You can use blurp on YouTube for live streaming by the Blurp Universal extension for Chrome. This enables interactive view triggering sound alerts your audience to play clips on your stream. Hey, we'll have to set that up. You need to install Blurp extension for Chrome, which supports YouTube. Allows your viewers and Blurp account. I've got that. Cool. Who knew? Who knew? All right, no threats out there for a kid. There is a threat. So I will tell you, early on in my RimWorld career, I learned a really tough lesson. I had a pawn I really, really liked, and he was outside of our compound, minding his business, doing some planting, and there was a mega sloth nearby. And our storyteller, Cassandra, decided to make the mega sloth go manhunter. And I grabbed our pawn and I moved him inside, but he was right next to the mega sloth. The mega sloth took one bite and bit our pawn's head off. So I hope my one lesson...
I died. What am I?
My pawn.
I hate it when I'm minding my own business and sloths murder me.
Me too. So, not only is it a good idea to kill the mega sloths around your base, I'll give you another reason. If you come out here and you look at textiles, what one is going to be the best against bullets? And bullets are what you primarily want to protect your pawns against. Heavy fur is really high up there. 1.24 protection. Guess what mega sloths give you?
Man in black. Why are you
Heavy
incapable
fur.
of violence? You're supposed to be our savior.
So, come out and kill your mega sloths whenever possible, except if you're pregnant and if you're carrying a baby. Dirtmole, mole. Alright, so we're going to get in shotgun range. And then we're going to have Cheese. Oh, that's closer than shotgun range. Oh, nope, that's good. Alright, Cheese, you're going to stand right there. You guys are going to shoot the mega sloth. And Cheese is going streaking. Boom, good job. Haul that bad boy. Kid, bring that in. Alright, now we don't have to worry about that mega sloth no more.
We're going streaking.
You did, Cheese. You went streaking. Yeah. I'm glad at least, Tova, that when you draft it makes that dinging noise. Because then I look up every single time I hear that and I look at that. So what I do is I draft, it makes that noise, I see that it's a baby, so then I undraft and then I draft again and then they'll drop it. But yeah, I've had the unfortunate mistake of drafting a pawn, bringing out the pawn. They carried the baby all the way out, and then I drop the baby and the baby's outside the base. Not the best. Alright, we making something? Oh, we're making wolf skin. But we will make something from that heavy fur. And heavy fur is strong. That's 85. That's a Parker right there.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that draft. Undraft, redraft fixes them whole
Yeah. Yep. Draft, undraft, draft. And we have some wealth going on now. So it is risky. We have a mini turret outside of our base, which is going to help. Kind of. So if we get center pod drop, that should help.
I had that and didn't notice the baby was in the picture at all until I saw the raider walking off with her.
Yeah, you've experienced it too. Kakagringa. Oh my goodness, what a name. How did you come up with that name? Or maybe I don't want to know. And welcome in.
Hey,
first time chatter. Hey-ho.
Hey-ho.
Hey-ho. Come on, kid, keep learning. Toxic toddler's got a go frenzy. You know, I don't even know what go frenzy does. Does it show it in here? If not, we're going to go out to the Wikipedia and we're going to learn together.
Thundercrim says, "Ew, my TTs didn't go through. That's enough crappy riddle for today."
It makes them zoom.
I love the... But where does it tell us about it? Toxic. Let's go for inspiration, maybe? Spectral, dude, yo.
Just traded with 1 viewers.
Hey, are we going to get you on the Project Zomboid server? You know, if I've got a mod around, can we get Spectral a video shout out? We want to help support him. He's a newer streamer. That is Blood's son. Awesome dude. Really good at Project Zomboid. Thank you, Pesky.
Spec 64 Spec Heart.
BC, I'm a shitty gamer, and I was lovingly called Gringer by family growing up.
Newer.
Thundercrim says you get a message.
Thundercrim says like the same place you get raid info.
Not obsessed. Says the person that their mother has to bring an extra bucket of ice cream for you so that everybody else also gets the chance to eat ice cream. Well, I mean, they don't go into my fridge, that's all.
Ice cream, yum. Alright, so we're looking for... And yes, please, if you aren't following Pricey, please give him a follow. Help him grow. So raids would be here. Go Frenzy. He just says he's going to move faster, but how much faster? Let's check High Mood. Maybe High Mood will tell us.
Thundercrim says Go Frenzy, Toxic Toddler.
Yeah,
so
I see it.
I found out something in PZ today.
What'd you find out?
Thundercrim says, "Oh, I have no clue."
Here we go. Oh, it makes you go 140%. So it's a 40% boost. Thank you, Tova. You're awesome. I think we found it just as you found it. Let's click that. Go Frenzy. Your page is different than ours. Let's see. Go Frenzy. Go Frenzy. There we go. Let me pull up your page. We'll move fast for the next 8 days.
Yes, but if you click it, it's at the top.
1.4. Colonists' great moods lift them up, makes them move 1.4 as fast. That is awesome. I love it. Yeah, Kid is going to be moving fast for the next few days. Bulls are super overpowered. Yeah, they help with your mood a ton. Ah, really? Okay, if that's, I'm gonna be testing that out as soon as I can find some bowls, man. Especially on our like 0 to hero runs. All right, so these guys are looking for tasks to do.
We don't have much time left in the stream.
We don't have much time. We've got like 10, 15, 20 minutes. Let me snooze this ad.
Spectral gaming. Wait, explain, please. How does that work?
So what Spectral is saying, Tova, is in Project Zomboid, if you don't have the trait to identify when you forage mushrooms or berries, they just show up as mushrooms or berries. If you forage a mushroom in Project Zomboid without that trait, and then you have a bowl, you can right-click on the bowl and create a salad using mushrooms. And if they're poisonous, it will then show you that the meal is poisonous, is what I'm understanding him saying. You can verify that's correct or not.
Make a mushroom salad and little green skull on it or not if okay to eat.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. We'll have to test that out. We like cheese. Cheese.
Will that then identify the mushrooms for you?
No, it won't change the mushroom because you'll have used it in your salad. If you didn't end up using all your mushrooms, then you'd have to know that yourself and then just drop the mushroom. I think it just is cheese that it's identifying that the food that you're about to eat is poisonous. All right, so we've got them researching again. I hope our first raid is not a mech raid. So what's going to happen if a mech raid comes? Mech raid, oh, okay, there's two kinds. If we get a regular mech raid, they're going to come into the map and they're going to pause. They're not going to attack right away. We're then going to close this door and open these doors. That'll allow them to path through the way we want. If it's a breacher raid, we're going to have to take go juice and do our best to survive. The breacher raid is going to be nasty right now, especially if it comes during daylight, because our zombies, or I mean, zombies, our dirt moles are terrible shots during daylight. We do have some turrets that'll help. Other things we have are EMPs, so we could potentially hide behind a wall, wait for them to breach a wall. One thing that's going to be advantageous for us to start doing, though, is to build a wall inside of here. So we're going to start doing that, actually. We're going to build a wall here and a wall here that'll make it so that the raiders have to come in this way. And then we'll create some sort of kill box to deal with the mechs. Chickum! Yo! Welcome in. Were your ears burning this morning? We were talking about you. We were talking about your propensity to go streaking in Project Zomboid. Just randomly.
Good morning, Papa Daggeth.
How are you doing today, my friend?
We're gonna build a wall, and the Empire is gonna pay for it. Badumtis.
Badumtis. Alright, so let's get that wall built. Let's go from here. So we can just do this. Something like that.
Thundercrim says, just me, or does Cass occasionally have an extended break more than her usual length from raids, only to suddenly throw a massive raid?
No, that's just you, and she has a very predictable schedule, and I can actually show you that here in a second. I think this should be good for us. Or we could come across here. No, I like that. I want to pull up my Excel, but I don't want to pull up my Excel and show you my bills. I think I have it on my other PC. One sec. You know what? I bet it's on the wiki. Let's pull that up.
Doing well. Had a blast on the UG server yesterday. Did not think there would be that many zombies. Bummed I'm working a bunch this week, but should have time to hop on.
Dude, yeah, me too. I wish I could play more. And it's like, I love playing RimWorld and that. I want to continue this RimWorld run, though. I don't want to just switch over. So we're going to continue the run, but I'll be playing. So here's Cassandra, how she works. So Cassandra has an on cycle where she can send raids, and she has a off cycle where she cannot. And it's consistent always. Like, from the beginning of your run to day 3000, it's the same. So during her on cycle, there's a 50-50 chance that she'll send 1 or 2 threats during her on cycle. And there's going to be at least a 1.9 day break between the major threats. So if she sends you a threat, you have at least 1.9 days until you could get a second one. After the second one, she's off. until her next on cycle. And
Sweet dreams and
she always sends the same magnitude of raid size as opposed to Randy. Randy will send raids 50% less than Cassandra or 50% greater than what Cassandra can send. And that's always when he sends a raid. So hopefully that helps explain a little bit.
Thundercrim says, I swear I had like an extra season of no raids until Cass sent me the medieval raid that killed my colony.
So what can happen is sometimes a raid will get sent to you that can't happen, and the game will just not send a raid. So that could be what you experienced.
I like Phoebe the best.
You like Phoebe? Phoebe's like Cassandra, but like not. What I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to build a tunnel around here. We need to patch in this. So if insects spawn here, we want to be able to burn them.
What about Rachel and Monica?
Rachel and Monica.
Says Phoebe is a master of surprise attacks and kicking
friends.
Monica. Thundercrim says newbies often get too comfy.
I think Phoebe is really good at making you bored. Becoming complacent. So Phoebe's the same as Cassandra, except she's going to send one raid, and her on-off cycle is longer. So Cassandra's on-off cycle is 4.6 days on, and then off is 6 days.
At Blood Zero Ryan, listen. Rachel is not my favorite.
On is 8 days. Wait, on phase 8 days, and then 8 days off. So she just makes you, like, let's say on her on phase, you get a raid the very first day. Now she's going to be off for 7 plus 8, 15 days. Plus, when her on phase happens, she could then be on the 8th day. So it could be 15 plus then 8 days, or 15 plus 7, so 22 days. So you could end up with 22 days of no raids with Phoebe. And then you're just like bored, and then all of a sudden a raid comes. And why that's effective for like a newbie, like at killing them, is let's say on day X, your raid size was 42,000. 22 days now pass, and you've increased your wealth to 150,000. Now that next raid is going to be so much bigger, and you're not going to have realized that you've done that. So that's why she's effective at killing newbies, like you've pointed out. We have a wolf again, guys. You know what that means. We need to bring out the shooting team. Pricey's about to have a baby. All right, so here's Mr. Ben. Draft on draft. And now Mr. Ben does not have the baby. Baby's on the ground. So there's just one of those little small tricks. Here's the wolf. All right, line up with your shotguns. Move out our dancer. Cheese is gonna dance. Oh, hold on. I don't want them to be behind the stone when we shoot at them. Whoops. Because then they're gonna just miss. All right, Cheese got chasing now. I don't want them to go after the kid, so I took an extra attempt. Move the kid back. Perfect. And then I want them to cut the trees down that are good at cutting. Alright, and then plant cut that little nub. We're building a wall. All right, we got an ad break, but we're going to snooze it. And then we're going to build one down here.
Phoebe was not good when I was first playing. I played Cassandra then, but now?
Thundercrim says, what do you think of a storyteller that sends a raid every 15 days, but it's like 3x bigger than a Cass raid?
I like a break between raids. BC,
I think it's very easy to cheese that, Thunder.
And fully recover. But yeah, Phoebe will getcha if you aren't careful.
If you know that a raid's coming every 15 days, what's stopping you from taking all your pawns and walking off the map? And then you have no raid points. And that raid happens. And then as soon as the raid happens, you come back on the map. You know, it's a single player game, so whatever you find fun, you know, you can always just turn raids off. If that's what you're trying to accomplish too, you know? Alright, Pricey Boy's in labor. Alright, where are Pricey Boy at? Let's give you good medicine. Good. Mr. Ben's taking you to bed. Like a gentleman. Gather for birth. Boom. Oh, Mr. Ben is not a gentleman. Mr. Ben is the other mother. So she understood. Toxic Toddler's like, I'm going to bed. Tunnel Baby is almost 3. Nice. We have an open crib, so that's good. Where did Pricey drop their weapon? Right there.
Thundercrim says, oh true. Imagine if this specific storyteller does remember your colony wealth for the last day, but that seems kind of mean and really gamey.
Yep, you could do something like that. But then again, if you knew that, then you would just do it the day before, like day 14. What if you, instead of doing that, you took the average over that 15 day? I think that would be a way to solve that. So instead of taking a snapshot at a particular point, from day 0 to day 15, you took the average wealth over that span and then sent a raid for that. I think that would be one way to mitigate some cheese. I mean, of course, there's other ways to then, like, you could always have just camels off your base with wealth.
Thundercrim says that's very smart, yeah.
And we have a baby. All right, so we need a name. Do we have Pricey Boy and Jamrosh around? So you guys get to name the baby. I get to give it a nickname. Pricey Boy Jamrosh. What do you want to name your baby boy? That is our 3rd child of the colony, and that is our 3rd boy of the colony. Maxwell. All right, Tova's voting Maxwell.
If they aren't around.
So the nickname I like to give is always kind of what's going on in the colony at the time. Jam says I can pick.
Dancing Baby.
Dancing Baby. So what was going on?
Kidnap some women.
Yeah, we do need to get some women. What's going on in the colony? We're talking about walls. We're talking about wealth. We're talking about cheese. Cheese, baby. Not to be confused with Cheese's baby. This is Cheese, baby. And we can choose it.
Now what about a storyteller that gives a raid every 3 days, but it's always a 0.5x sized raid?
Totally not the same. Storyteller that gives a raid every 3 days, but it's always 0.5 size. I mean, that would be fine. It's just, you know, you can increase the difficulty, so we're playing at 500%. if you weren't playing at 500%, you wanted it to be more difficult or what, you could adjust the threat scale. Maxwell?
Totally not the same.
Good morning, Daggeth.
Shaka, yo, good morning. All right, there we go. Cheese baby. Cheese baby needs to get fed. All right, we're gonna say force. Nope. Force. Nope. That's our social pawn. Who's our social pawn? Pricey. Okay, so here. Cheese. Help. Oh, the baby's full. Okay, why was I thinking they weren't? Okay, they just had poor mood. Or no sleep. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're good. Dude, Shaka, let's go. Can we get a GPT shout out for Shaka, please? Por favor.
Thundercrims says I'd argue it would be the hardest storyteller for 500%.
Thank you, Tova.
Because it just means you're guaranteed to get no time to rest. Hee hee.
Maybe, but like, you know, one of the things that I pride myself in doing on these runs is making it so raids don't really affect us. So let's say we get a humanoid raid right now. It's not going to really affect us because we just go in here and just put our burn box on and then we just continue on. So that doesn't increase the difficulty. It's the randomness of different events that really make things difficult in this game. And thank you for the shout out. Please go ahead and support Shaka, give him a follow, check him out. Tell him hi, tell him congratulations on getting their affiliate. It's awesome.
Surprised
I didn't mention
the game I've been playing exclusively for the past 2 weeks.
What game you been playing? Helldivers to RimWorld, never a dull moment. Feel like a gaming pro unless you're actually a pro, which in case you might already enjoy the comedy. Lethal Company, oh, that's a fun one.
Lethal Company.
Thundercrim says, fair enough. There is no storyteller that can beat the cheese. Not even VOI.
You know, one thing I haven't tried is Wealth Independent, and I think I want to do a Wealth Independent run with one of the xenotypes. I just haven't decided which one yet. What I really want to do for our next run, though, is I want to do a good guy run. And I got to figure out what xenotype is the, like, good guy. What do you guys think? Who is the good guy xenotype?
At Shocker VT, congrats on FL1.
Wealth Independent.
I've never played Wealth Independent. High mates, dude. They're basically like, kind of like prostitutes, dude.
Good guy runs are so fun. Custom one, obviously.
Custom? I mean, I do want to go through all the xenotypes, but that's definitely a possibility. I want to do a good guy run, and I also want to do a quest run.
It's really fun to do with a drug empire or something.
Yes!
My apologies, princess.
If you're being good guys, though.
I do want to leave this door open until we get this finished.
Dag, you should do impids for the good guy run.
Impids, oh my goodness. Oh, we gotta hydrate. Thank you, Thunder.
God, I hate impids.
They're fast and they have fire. And pawns don't like fire in this game. Unless we're controlling it.
Thundercrim says I'd say the most good guy xenotype are the genies.
Genies, that's a good idea. We could try and do a genie run with good guys.
They're so annoying to be raided, but yet they feel so useless for yourself at times.
Well, if you get them in cataphract armor, man. It would just be getting to that point. Pricey boy, I need you to get your gun. Where are you at? Yeah, go grab it. You're done playing chess, so I'm going to hold shift and give them a task. And that's how you add things into a queue. So like if you're brand new to RimWorld, I didn't know how to do that for several hours into the game. And then I learned how to queue things up. You just hold shift and then give them another task.
Yeah, but the depressive...
Thundercrim says they're pretty much artisans and craftsmen. What are they but people of the fine arts?
So the tough thing with genies is they're not germline. Wait, are they? Wait.
It's like how
I can't
the
remember.
enemy using flame turrets, they don't care if there are long-term consequences, but for yourself it's so hard to use them.
They are Xeno. Okay. So they could give birth to other ones. Xeno. Wait. No, does Xeno mean they're not? Germline. So they are. So we can't give birth to genies. We would have to do some biotech to get the genes for them to make other genies, or we'd have to capture them. We are using a mod right now that created a faction of Dirtmoles. I'm sure there's one for genies out there, but maybe we make that our biotech run where we have to do a lot of biotech stuff. And again, if I fail any of these Xenotype runs, I'm not going to resume it. That's just going to be the story for the run. So hopefully we don't fail, but if we do, that'll just be part of the story. Now, we could take advantage of the mechanic in the game. So there'll be a man in black, and then after that you can respawn in with 6 pawns, and we'll just kind of have to decide. Like if it's like a super cheesy way that we died or something like that. All right, weather controller, blind fog. Oh man, talk about not caring. The only thing that's going to mess up with is our food when we want to grow. And it will mess up with the wind. We're not going to get as much wind with the blind fog. But talk about Dirtmole.
Are also good at intellect. I don't remember.
They are.
Progress
They're
could
good.
Be fast.
Yeah. So genies have this here. So they're great crafting, great intellect, poor plants, poor animals, awful social. They also come with dead calm, delicate, extra pain, and elongated fingers, which help with crafting. And they have a reduced hunger rate.
Racist.
Doesn't that block every other weather condition?
Yes, and it blocks other weather conditions, which is actually great for us. Like I don't see this as a negative at all. Blind fog is great for me. We're already blind.
So by having a mild weather condition like that, it's great.
Oh. We're just going to make use of it.
Thundercrims says, yeah, genies are good for the good guy run.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe we'll do genies next. And we're having a party. Oh, we need to move the baby over here. How's Toxic's learning going? Pretty solid. Pretty solid. We're almost to tier 3. He's radio talking right now.
Thundercrim says, as for Idakin, could do the grav ship start, but be raiders.
Yeah, Ikaten are interesting. I think I want to do... what's the ideology that makes it so you have to do like all the tech with them? I think I want that one. It's going to help them sleep faster.
Genies are so. Cliche though. That's why Impids is funny.
And I'm always looking for ideas if you guys want to help with coming up with some that we're going to do. That's really one of my areas I lack. Our Discord, we're part of the UG group, the Unextraordinary Gamers. So it's a streaming also gamers group. And in there you'll find a DAG chat. That's where we can discuss some of these ideas. Smiffles, welcome in, first time chatter. How you doing? And yep, those are the mods that we're running. We do have one extra mod on right now that gives us some faction with Dirtmoles. that I haven't added to that list. Because I don't typically play with it on, just for this run.
Transhumanist.
Transhumanist, that's it, Nightwolf. Thank you. Thank you.
Doing good. Finally at the point where I am trying to experiment with mods. LOL.
You are going to find so many amazing mods. Now, I'm not going to be the best streamer for mods because I like to play as close to games as the developers intended. But you're going to find some quality of life mods that I like that don't change the game, but just enhance how I interact with it for me. But I also do support modders, so you'll find, like, if someone mods in the community, I like to create a link to their mods for them. But one that I highly recommend, like ones that I love having, are P Music, Pickup and Haul.
Vanilla Expanded is where you want to start.
And Save Storage. Like, those are like the three that like I really want to play with every single time.
I see.
Vanilla Expanded that's like game changing. But you know what? It's a single player game. Play how you want to play. That's what I say. As long as you're having fun, that's the right way to do it. If you're playing a game and not having fun, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You heard it here. There's the fog. Hey, look at that blinding fog. So that's really going to affect this.
Expanded mods stay very close to the vanilla game. A lot of people consider it honorary vanilla.
At Sniffles, look for some quality of life stuff first. Don't jump straight into Vanilla Expanded. Plus, those mods don't play with others sometimes.
I have a good amount of the cool ones. Vanilla Expanded mods are very well done, like dev-wise, but a lot of things seem very strong.
Some Vanilla Expanded are game-changing, but others are much more balanced.
Thundercrims, I like that idea. Yeah, I mean, one of my big reasons that I like to not have a whole lot of mods is I do like to get on the unstable branch, and I don't like when mods make it so things break in the game. So I like to do some debug testing for the game and give back. Also, I really like keeping it towards the base game for those that are new to RimWorld. I like helping people learn the game and not changing a whole lot of the game to force people to have to go out and get the mod that I'm using in order to do the thing that I'm doing. Also, I have realized I'm a slow learner in life. I am stubborn, so I get good at things, but it takes me a while to get good at things.
A good few of the weapons expanded feel a lot more balanced.
Alright, so we've got this wall made. Now it's time to make the other one.
I use mods to get more hours out of Skate.
Thundercrim says, I'm aware we have little time left, but I've got to dip. See you next Rim stream, Dagoth.
Take care, Thunder. Appreciate it. Let's see. How many hours do I have? 5,509. I'm not the type of person that I need to have a whole lot of change, but I get it. I completely get it. I completely understand. All right, we're going to make a kill box somewhere here, but first we just want to get a wall made. I'm going to get the wall made, and then we're going to get a pass-through through it.
The games I have tons of hours in, RimWorld, Zomboid, Lethal Company and Crusader Kings 3, are all because I've modded them a lot. Dang, my Unc has almost the same amount of time on Fortnite.
Zomboid? Awesome. Yep, Lethal Company. Oh man, Lethal Company has some good mods too. I've never played Crusader Kings. How many hours am I in Project Zomboid?
How many
893.
hours are you into PZ?
I still have a lot of hours to spend. Not nearly as much as my RimWorld. Marvel Rivals, I'm at 1,986. All right, I have gone over because I was having too much fun. We got to save here, guys, and we're gonna raid out. Yesterday, I made the mistake of raiding out to someone that was not streaming. So we're gonna check just to make sure that Coffee is on, because that's who we typically raid out in the morning. While I'm looking, here's some words on stream, guys. If you're on YouTube, we can't bring you along. Thank you for hanging out with us. On YouTube, we'll catch you again later. And let me go ahead and see if Coffee is on.
Oh dang, I have more hours than Zomboid.
661. I'm catching you.
All right. The Coffee is on. Let's go ahead and raid out.